It's been a while. It's been a while since you've heard my voice. And I'm talking to all my listeners. That means you. Yeah, you. The one that clicked on my face. My animated face. Shout out CNYX Graphics. Shout out Corey Nix for doing that for my content. I've been I've been slacking like big time. I'm already fully aware that it's been long overdue for a fucking podcast. Excuse my language. That's just, you're always gonna have to get used to that. Like, if you've been rocking with me this long, you know that sometimes I cuss. Like the whole Church Boy 2007 thing, like I've already explained in a past podcast. That was a PlayStation name made up by my mom when she made an account on the PSP for me back when I was too young to have my own. So I just never changed it. This podcast show isn't necessarily like geared towards like a religious type of like podcast, but I do talk about like any and everything, and it is a part of my upbringing. But that's just geared towards the listeners that have been rocking with me since the beginning. With my first podcast, when I actually had COVID. During that podcast, I was nasally as hell, sound like fucking SpongeBob. And I was just doing my best to try to not sound so sick. And that was actually after I was feeling bad. I wouldn't have been able to record my first podcast if I was feeling bad. But you know, that's just the beginning, you know. And now I'm trying to kick off this new like season 2 of my podcast show, Real Love EJ show, with new guests, new, you know, product placement. I'm going to be supporting my friends' businesses and their hustles and everything. I'm going to be having them on the show. It's going to be real nice. And I'm going to be collabing with some of my friends that be making content or music or whatever they do, and have them on the show. So we're just going to be talking about everything from like the fucking convergence of Jupiter and Saturn on December 21st. Was that December 21st, 2020?